don't move, honey. She looks so perfect standing there in my American Apparel underwear, and I know now that I'm so down.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing Get Ready for Summer, my fitness routine, and a lot of you guys have requested for me to do like a stretching routine, and you guys have asked me how I stretch and how I like stay fit. So I thought since summer is literally right around the corner, I would do a fitness routine, and this is a collab with xoxosolie, my YouTube bestie. She is another beauty guru. She makes awesome videos. Solie is going to be doing Get Ready for Summer, healthy foods to eat, so go head on over to her channel, and I'll put a link like somewhere right here. I'll put a link right here. So click on Solie's video to go see what foods that you can eat to stay fit during the summer right here. And stay tuned to watch my part of the video, which is the fitness routine. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I am not saying in any way, shape, or form that you have to look a certain way. This is just fitness routine that is my fitness routine, and I am definitely not an exercise expert, you know. It's texting me! Zoe! Zoe's like, what you filming? Here, I'll show you in a little bit. So without further ado, let's just go right into the video. Oh yeah! I love to wear bright colors when working out because it just makes me want to work out and be more happy about it. I have on this very bright neon pink Hollister sports jacket, and under it I just have on my black sports bra, and that is from Target. My shorts that I'm wearing are just Sophie shorts, and you can get them at Big 5 or Sport Chalet, and then I'm also wearing spandex underneath. My running shoes are Nike, and I got them from Sports Authority. They're really light and flexible, not bulky at all, which I love about them, and plus they're pink, so you guys know I love me some pink. What I like to do before I exercise is warm up, and the first thing I do is this heel stretch, and all you do is bend down and pull your toe up. Then I do this funky stretch called pigeon, and you bring in your knee up to your chest and just pull it all the way up there. I do high knees and then a back pedal. The next thing I do are Frankensteins, and you just kick your leg up and make sure your foot is flexed because it stretches out your hamstrings more. I then do lunges and make sure your leg is in a 90-degree angle and just lunge forward. Another warm-up that I do to get my body all warm is 40-30-20-10. First, I'm doing 40 jumping jacks. I'm not going to show you guys the full 40 jumping jacks because that'll just take too long, so I think you guys get the point. Now I'm moving into the 30 squats. After you finish those squats, girl, it's time for 20 sit-ups. And again, I'm not going to show you the full 20 sit-ups because that'll just take a little while longer. Then I'm doing 10 push-ups, and I am just going to show you all the 10 push-ups. And I know I look so weak doing these push-ups. It's because my arms are weak. Just saying, TBH. Once we're all warmed up, it's time to exercise. One of my favorite ways to exercise is riding my bike, and I have recently been loving riding my bike by the beach because it's so peaceful and calming.
And I'm still in the business, I can hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. Right. Yeah, you want a chick like this.
I also like to run, and I usually run about a mile or so. I'm not going to run a mile in the video because I think you guys get the point, so here's just me running a little bit. I'm in cheer, so I get most of my exercise doing that too. These are just a few cheer stretches that I'm doing right now. And then my round off back handsprings. Talking about tasting things like it just said in the song, you need agua. That's right, you need water to keep you hydrated while you're exercising, so make sure you're drinking your water, girl. After you've exercised and now that you're all warm, it's time for stretching. Baby, even though I hate you, I wanna love you. I'm gonna roll out my pink Forever 21 yoga mat on the beach so I could stretch on it. It's best to stretch after you've exercised because then your muscles are warm and loose and that way you're more flexible. This first stretch is when you have your legs shoulder width apart and then you just lean over to the right. Then I do a flat back and make sure your back is all the way flat like mine is right now. And then the next one I do is when you bend all the way down and try to touch your nose to your knee. Then you're just going to do the same exact thing to your other side, so to the left, and make sure your toes are pointing towards the direction that you're facing. Still make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart, and now you're going to reach down in the middle and basically you're going to pull yourself through so you get more of a stretch that way. This next stretch is called a lunge, and just make sure that your leg is in a 90-degree angle. And now you're going to put your knee to the ground and try to touch your nose also to the ground too. Then you're going to sit back and lean all the way down to touch your toes. Do the same thing on your left side, so knee down and then go all the way down and sit back on your butt and lean forward to touch your toes. The next stretch is the straddle, and it looks like this. Make sure your toes are pointed and you're going to lean over to the right first. Your right shoulder should be in front of your right knee. Now you're going to touch your nose to your knee and just keep reaching forward with your arms. In this stretch, you also want your knees to always be straight and never bend your knees in this stretch because then you're really not doing the stretch correctly. After you've stretched to your right and to your left, you're going to stretch down to the middle and try to make your back as flat as possible. This stretch is called the butterfly, where you have your feet together and you're going to press down on your knees. Then you're going to go all the way down and try to touch your nose to your feet. For this stretch, you're going to put your legs together and reach up and inhale and then reach down to your toes and exhale. This stretch is called the pigeon. You fold in your right leg and your left leg is straight out behind you, and then you just go down to stretch. I'm also doing this on the other side to equal it out. For this stretch, I'm standing with my feet together and then I just bend down and pull my knees into my chest. You could also try to touch the ground with your hands. The last stretch that we're going to be doing are splits, and these are my favorite. I'm doing my right splits right now, and these are my left. Now that we're done stretching, it's time to work on those abs, girl, and getting your stomach toned for summer. These are just some crunches that I'm doing. I put my hands behind my head and I just crunch up. I don't go all the way up. You could do about 100 per day and then progress as you get stronger. I like doing crunches instead of sit-ups because I just feel like I get more out of it. Some tips are to keep your feet on the floor and make sure you're looking up, don't look down. Also, have your elbows like to the side of you. Don't have them coming in towards your head. These are bicycles. I do as many as I can until I get tired usually. And you just have your right elbow going into your left knee and your left elbow into your right knee. You don't really have to touch them, just get them close to your knees like this. I then do leg raises, and if your tailbone is sensitive like mine is, you can put your hands kind of under your butt and then just raise your legs straight up and lift to the highest to the lowest and make sure your feet don't touch the ground. You're gonna do 10 of these and you should be feeling it in your lower abs. Keep going, you're almost done, just one more and yay! To finish this off, I'm doing a 1-minute plank and I usually have my elbows on the floor. I don't know why I put my hands there, but the form that you should have when you're in a plank is have your butt not up and not sagging below, just like this, like I am right now.
Let's just stop and think.
That was it for my fitness routine. Thanks so much for watching. Head on over to Solie's channel to go check out her healthy food ideas to stay fit during the summer. The link will be in the description. I hope you guys have a great summer and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.
First things first, I'm the realest, really sharpest, and let the whole world feel it, let it feel it. And I'm sitting there murder basic, I can hold you down, like giving lessons in physics, like you should want a bet like this. Drop a low and pick it up just like this. Cup of ace, cup of goose, cup of Chris, high heels, something with a habit, take it on my wrist. Taking all the liquor straight, never chase that, never rooftop, like I bring an 88 fat, what? Bringing hooks in with a bass set, champagne filling, you should taste that.